prediction right now. I trust your basketball opinion. You're a professional.
Listen, I went to Tabby, okay?
Oh,
It's Falcons all day. I'm going with Tabby for this one. There's
go.
no other way.
There you go. So you heard the word from Jonquil Jones. She's going with Tabernacle. They're the #1 overall seed in this tournament. Jonquil, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
No problem. And Tabernacle right away with the 3 on the opening possession. And they take an early 3-0 lead. Good.
If I could be replaced by anybody, I don't mind being replaced by John.
I mean, I feel like we took a dramatic drop off in talent in terms of shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just sitting next to a professional all-star. But now I'm next to the most sought-after sports journalist in the country. Well, LeBron James of Bahamas sports journalism.
Yeah, team player, you know. That's what it's all about.
So Tabby with an early 3-0 lead. Dominic Bridgewater has it stolen at half court by Alfredo Brown. He loses the handle out of bounds, though. Andre Calvert with the corner 3. I feel like he starts every Anatol game with a corner 3.
Yeah.
So Ciandre Todd with the second three-pointer for the Falcons in the quarter. Early 6-3 lead. Ill-advised pass from Bridgewater. And Butler with another 3, so 3 consecutive. So far, this is one thing that you may never hear anyone say in a Bahamian high school basketball game again. Every field goal so far has been a 3-point shot.
God is good.
When have we ever said that before covering these games? We've been doing this for a while. We've never heard that before.
Yeah.
So Chiron Kemp with the steal there. Falcons, obviously, with a #1 seed, it's a team that you expect to be balanced. It's a team that you expect to be near the top both offensively and defensively. So they have the defense of a team like CC Sweeting, but offensively, they're just on a different level than most of the other teams that we see play on a daily basis.
And that's crazy because they lost such a good player in Franco.
Sitting over there in the corner watching this team. We're going to bring him in next.
Yep.
Because this is what we do now. We're just bringing in superstars
Just
to talk
bringing
to
everyone,
us.
yeah.
Because that's what we do.
Get Buddy on the line. What's up in my grip now?
Let me see if I can hit him on the IG.
You get his new number? You just sent me the new number.
I just hit him on IG.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to go with social media. So 9-3 early on, but I never panic when I see the T-Wolves trailing because they always find a way to fight back.
They have the best player in high school basketball right now.
GSSA.
I said that.
You're hot taking it.
Hottest take
You're
ever,
hot
bro.
taking it. You are calling Dominic Bridgewater the best player in high school basketball right now.
Right now, yeah. Easily. Find one better.
Let me think about that.
Comment section. Find one better.
Comment section. I'm not going to think about it at all. I need the comment section, the 10YS Army, answer.
I mean real players. I ain't talking about your boy who ain't make the team because the coach don't like him. Real players.
I mean, sometimes this be good, though.
No, they don't.
But I mean,
real
I
players,
need the
no.
comment section
I
to
need
tell
real
me
players.
who is the best player in high school basketball. We leave it up to y'all.
I
y'all
say
know
Bridgewater.
Y'all know better than we do. Put it on a poll. Who is the best player in all of Bahamian high school basketball?
The thing is, I said Bridgewater and
right
it's not
now.
close.
Well, he was in here for most of the year. What if he wasn't here? Who would you have
Him?
had in second place? He was in the States for most of the year.
Yeah, but
So he's played about 5 or 6 games this season.
that's all it takes.
He played 2 in U Campbell and so far 3 games here at Nationals.
I don't know. Someone from Freeport, I guess.
Joshua Dames was on the junior national team this summer. He's the Hugh Campbell MVP. He's going to be up there. Desmond Butler, okay.
What's the kid's name from Georgia's?
Kingsley Thompson.
Kingsley Thompson.
Kingsley
Thompson is pretty good, too. Kingsley Thompson is really good. It's like them two, but I still take Bridgewater.
I mean, you're not going to get an argument from me. I think Dominic Bridgewater is immensely talented.
Just say it. He's the best in high school right now.
I'm going to leave it up to the comment section. Ethan Monroe comes up with the steal for the Falcons. And Monroe with the straightaway 3 just rims out.
A little early celebration there.
The ball was basically in.
Just a bit too early, yeah.
So the dynamic that has happened, as we mentioned, Bridgewater was away for most of the year. What has happened was Jason McCarty, as you see, Calvert fouled on the 3 there.
That is a tough shot he took this time.
Both Dames and Kemp fouled him.
That is a tough shot. I was giving him that shot.
That's the shot he made earlier. That's the shot he's probably going to make. But, yeah, Jason McCarty shifted over to the main point guard spot. So now they have kind of a dynamic that, and all of my references go to Kentucky basketball, so you can expect
I don't know why.
this. What? Anyway, so now they have this dynamic that the Wildcats had with John Wall and Eric Bledsoe in the backcourt. 2 point guards, but they alternate when they play on and off the ball. So you have that with McCarty and Bridgewater. I think Bridgewater is better served in that spot playing off the ball when he just is able to attack all the time.
I mean, I think he's better at either one, honestly. Either one. But McCarty looks to facilitate a bit more than Bridgewater, who's more of an aggressive guard. So I guess if we want to go by positions, yeah, he would be a better one.
So T-Wolves trail by just 3. Sorry, just 2. Dames with the shot fake. Another example of a team bringing in a junior player to experience nationals and get some of this valuable experience. I'm just going to go ahead and let you guess. Look at the lineup on the floor for the Falcons, and you tell me who is the junior player from Tabby that's on the floor.
Right now?
Yeah.
11.
No, it's number 33.
33.
Huh. You're going to see him when he comes up court. Romad Dean, number 33. The one who's like 6'7".
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. That's a big junior.
There's no way he could still be here next year, right? Like, he's officially reached, we have to ship him off status.
How tall is he? Sitting up here, I can't really get a good...
Too tall.
I can't really get a good read on
Too tall
it.
to be like 15 or however old he is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have some entries for who everyone thinks is the best basketball player in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Bridgewater there a couple times. A lot of people agree with you on that
As
one.
they should. As they should.
You got to vote for Tyrell Butler from CI. He's had some really good games in this tournament.
No,
Tough
I
to
could
argue
see that. I could
against
see that, but not consistent enough. And he has too many. I mean, he's a good player. He has the skills.
Well, he doesn't really.
But he has a lot of lapses on the court.
He doesn't really have the offense centered around him as much.
I mean, is the offense really centered around Bridgewater, or does he take control of the offense?
100%. 100% it is. Like, no doubt the offense is centered around him. Here he is with the ball right now. Dominic Bridgewater pulls up for a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Calvert.
So what was the other entries they had? Who else they had there?
Hold on. Monroe in the corner tries baseline for a floater. That rims out. So he's at a three that rimmed out. The floater's rimmed out. This game is still tied at 9.
But I mean, the thing is that they're good looks.
Yeah, you want a player to maintain that sort of aggression. So Kirkland Farrington gets fouled, and he'll go to the line.
I feel like in terms of intangibles, someone like Allen Williams is supposed to be like a more offensive threat, more of an offensive threat.
He is in this game for 2 reasons: to rebound, and to block shots.
But I mean, that kind of limits someone who's like 6'7".
It does.
And is very athletic. Even if you just give it to him a few times just to see what he does with it.
Well, a lot of times in spots like this, those players are the ones that make the plays that are ultimately the difference in the game.
Yeah.
The hustle players, the ones that don't show up on the stat sheets, or the ones that do, the rebounds, the block shots.
See, with a player like him, right? How much is it, do you think, about his future development versus winning right now?
I mean, I don't want to throw any coaches here under the bus, but how many of them do you think actually think about the future development? I'm not saying that none of them do. I'm sure a lot of them do.
But for someone like him, you have to put the ball in his hand just to see what he could do.
Well, I mean, they work with these guys on a daily basis, so I'm sure they know, who's going to be in that position to actually capitalize on the ball being in their hands. I think he's going to play more than he did last night because
in elite, but I'm saying
you have to play your bigs in this game against the front line of Tabernacle. Tabernacle has Regis Cooper and Chiron Kemp. They're dominant.
In a league where 6'2" is considered tall, he has to have the ball in his hands. Whether it's in the post, if they don't want him handling the ball, he has to do something else. His hands touch his knees when he stands up. There's no reason the ball is not in his hand at this level, at least.
Agreed. But I mean, a lot of people would argue that that's a horrible foul there by Dean. Andre Calvert gets fouled, throwing up. Really, it was a heave and just a prayer to end the quarter, but he's going to end up going to the line shooting 3. And I think they just fouled the T-Wolves' best player. But to your point that you were making about that development, I absolutely agree with you. I think that that's kind of the problem with what happens with a lot of Bahamian youth basketball. You asked me earlier if anybody posts up. Have you seen a post up? We've been sitting here. We called 3 games so far tonight. I have not seen one post up. And I understand the NBA is moving away from that.
Well,
so maybe
NBA,
yeah, but I was about to say maybe this is a byproduct. All they do is watch the NBA. Maybe this is a byproduct of that. Why we post up when the game is all dunks and threes?
Yeah, but you still have big men that are dominant, though.
That comes down to coaching, though, because know your personnel, of course, but at the same time, be able to take advantage of the personnel that you do have.
But if you look at it, all of the big men right now are dominant. Most, like it was a stretch where it was no good big men, but now it's like you have Cat, you have Aldridge, you got Porzingis, you got
all of those bigs are next,
Nurkic, all the Kitches, all the other foreign players.
Next generation kind of bigs, though.
Yeah, but you have to start somewhere.
Maybe we should coach.
I'm thinking about it.
I feel like my team would only shoot threes, though.
2K simulation. Only threes. I would build the Rockets. I'm a Thunder fan, and that's the only game I enjoy watching right now. I enjoy watching Houston games.
Kaizen will never let you forget that you are a Thunder fan.
I'm sick of him.
He's coming over here tomorrow to play baseball.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
So Calvert,
good move.
a three-point shooter, but he's showing you more than that now. Putting the ball on the floor.
Anatol had the ball used to be a great team. This is one. They have a tall. They have top. They're the two of the tallest teams in the league.
So Bridgewater gets called for a foul there. Cooper trying to get position. So I think that's something the referees are going to have to watch. Like you say, when the stakes are at their highest.
Oh, yeah, you get chippy.
The intensity ramps up. It's going to get really chippy. So
I cheat during Monopoly all the time, I know. You do what you have to do to win.
So you see, this is slightly different from that, but you see them giving each other chip shots straight through. So we're going to watch and see how that one goes. See Andre Todd with the layup. Farrington gets it to Calvert.
A little too much. He had him on the first one. It was a little too much.
One too many moves.
Yep.
He had him with the cross. He tried to bring it back, and Cooper just took it away.
Trying to do just a bit too much.
So back-to-back scores from Todd and Cooper, and now the Falcons tie the game at 15. Bridgewater loses the handle. Todd pulls up for a deep three. That's short. But there's Cooper. Some players react differently to when the game gets chippy. Some people shy away from that moment. Some people embrace it and it makes them better. So Bridgewater draws a foul and he goes to the line. We're gonna make that an official poll because I need
Best
hundreds of people to vote on that.
Best player in high school?
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't even be a vote.
We live in a democratic society, Randy. Everything has to be a vote.
No, but it's not close. Trust me. He would do something in this game, and I would look to you and say, you see why it's not close. Guarantee it. I'll let the people on the internet know as well when the move happens.
The 10YS on me.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
Todd again for three. Dames tips it out. Second shot opportunity for the Falcons.
Good save. Good hustle. On both sides.
Possession arrow goes to... So Alfredo Brown checks into the game for Todd. Kevin Thompson checks in for the T-Wolves. Desmond Butler for three.
Everything is going in.
Another second chance opportunity for the Falcons.
Everything they're shooting is almost down. Comes right back out.
See, and that's
what should have happened in the last game. Just stop dribbling.
This is where players like Williams that you were mentioning earlier, he has to show up because right now the Falcons are dominating the boards. He's got to be able to finish that shot.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have the ball enough to know what to do when he has the ball in those situations.
Stolen by Bridgewater. Gets it ahead to Thompson. He saves it to Farrington, who will come out and reset because everybody just needs to slow down. McCarty misses the three. Skip past to Butler. Shot fake, it's tied up. Possession arrow to the T-Wolves. So Desmond Butler, the player of the year in Grand Bahamas High School League.
Yep.
Falcons also star 2-point guards in their backcourt. Bridgewater with the Euro step and the finish.
And as I look to you and say,
I don't know.
This
I don't
is
know
why. That is why right now.
Listen, I wasn't disagreeing with you. I don't know much players that can do that.
I'm trying to make a stronger argument. That's why.
I never disagreed with it, though. I just wanted to know what other people thought.
No, but you polled it.
So we can't ask our audience questions?
It's a reason I'm the one talking.
That's fair. Boy, y'all, let's get brand new after free agency. Y'all don't even want to talk to the little people. I mean, these are the people that made us.
Of course they are. Of course they are. But I respect their opinions and other things, but when it comes to this, there's no question. Just agree with me. There's no question.
Well, I will say this. He is the only player in high school basketball that has an MVP trophy from Central Basketball.
He played in basketball without borders as well.
He does have that. His resume is stacked. I do give him that. You know, music is always one of the strong points for us and something that we bring out when we are tired actually talking about basketball, right?
Mm.
I don't think as a DJ you could go to any songs that were made before any of the players on the floor were born. I'm pretty sure that song is older than everyone on the floor right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Even the ref.
Facts. So the T-Wolves maintain possession. Bridgewater will inbound, gets it to Farrington. Looking to establish Williams inside. Farrington gets the step. Shot clock violation. His layup did not touch the rim, so the T-Wolves will turn it over. T-Wolves showing zone now. Set up in a 1-2-2. They have Williams at the top. I got to go to Kentucky basketball reference again.
No.
That was something, yeah, I do it every time. Shot clock violation, but that was something that Kentucky did a lot with last year's team when Coach Cal would play Bam Adebayo at the top of the zone rather than in the front court where you expect a big to be.
Right.
That's what the T-Wolves are doing with Adlin Williams. Very interesting approach. Anything you do like Kentucky is probably a good idea. So Desmond Butler and Bridgewater exchange scores.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Desmond Butler heard you talking about Bridgewater as the best player in high school basketball.
And
so
Bridgewater just backed up my point.
And now he's responding. Just saying.
Let's see where it goes.
Foul on the floor. Gonna get Williams on that one. So Brown with the floater, that's short. McCarty comes up with the rebound. Calvert drives the lane.
He's been aggressive driving the lane, showing he's not just a shooter.
You can tell that this was perhaps a point of contention with this team since last night's game, because everyone is going to close out on Andre Calvert when he gets the ball from beyond the arc. This has been at least the fourth time when he's shot fake and he's put the ball on the ground. Joshua Dames, another 3 rims out.
There we go. What? Who was there?
He was passing it to Christian Wilmore.
Ah.
No, he really was passing it to the ref. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. So Butler brings it up court for the Falcons. Dames thinks about it. Butler goes baseline.
Hard fall, wow. Hope he's okay.
Possession arrow will stay with the Falcons. The fall made it seem worse than it actually was. And I think the referees did a good job of, keeping that one under wraps.
If I fall like that, it was off all month.
I mean, now.
Easily.
No, but you've been hooping, though.
Yeah, but dislocated everything from now.
With just over a minute left to play in the half. Bridgewater controls at the top, finds Calvert.
Ooh, and it's still sizzling.
Andre Calvert.
Putting on a show tonight.
Another 3, and he's scoring from both levels. He's scoring in the paint. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Cooper with the kick out to Dames. Joshua Dames, your reigning Hugh Campbell MVP, answers back.
But this is the game I thought it was going to be, though. This is probably the best game of the night so far.
Is this a championship preview of a game that we're going to see on Monday night? So the Falcons get the turnover. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Butler's got to look to attack.
What you going to do? There we go.
He pulls up for 3.
Come on.
Another one rims out.
That is killing him. Yeah.
There have been about 4 to 5 threes for the Falcons that have basically been down and rimmed out. So Anatol Rodgers with a 22-24 lead over Tabernacle. I guess they got to tell us if it's straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
(24-22) lead for Anatol Rodgers at the half. Randy, you had the hot take before the game started. Dominic Bridgewater, the best player in Bahamian high school basketball. He's been great in the first half, but it's been Andre Calvert that has led the Timberwolves. What stood out in the first half of this game to you?
Well, like you said, Andre Calvert, a big shooting night last night. Now he has all the defenses on the ropes. So any pump fake he throws at them, everyone's biting. And right now he's just picking them apart in the paint, doing what he wants to do. Dominic Bridgewater still spectacular when he wants to be spectacular.
On the other end, the Falcons have shot it really well from beyond the arc, but they had about 4 or 5 3-pointers that just rimmed out. They were on the way down, just rimmed out. That could have completely changed the complexion of this game. Tabernacle, the shots are there. They just have to stay on schedule and continue to maintain.
That's what I'm saying. They're getting the looks they want. They're running their offense the way they want to. Desmond Butler is playing a great, great game. He's managing the clock. He's managing the offense. They just patience. Patience will be the key for them.
So this is a matchup between the number 1 seed and the number 4 seed. Two of the better teams in this tournament, so we expect another game to go down to the wire. We'll be back with the second half now. The teams are coming out of the locker rooms. Number 1, Tabernacle Falcons against the Anatol Rodgers Timberwolves. So Bridgewater controls on the first possession. So the T-Wolves will go with Bridgewater, McCarty, Calvert, Kelson Riley, and KJ Nixon. Tabernacle with their 5 that they've started all season. Butler, Brown, Todd, Cooper, and Kemp.
Regis Cooper was a part of that team that had a lot of success last year as well. I'm looking to see a bit more from him.
Yeah, that's the thing about this Tabernacle team. Very experienced. The only player they lost.
He played a big role last year, though.
The only player they lost out of their rotation was Franco Miller. Everybody else, everyone was here for last year's Hugh Campbell Championship and the runners-up finish at Nationals. So that's
not
Nixon,
safe for work.
Nixon imploring Brown to not challenge him for layups. That's the best way to put it. I don't know if you could use that kind of language on ILTV.
On no TV.
I mean, you could use it on our platform.
Oh, of course.
Ain't nobody monitoring us.
We out here.
We just out here.
Just out here, bro.
Not on channel 224 though. Can't say that, KJ Nixon. So you wonder how soon Spurgeon Johnson is going to go to his bench to get some size in that interior, because the Falcons right now, and right on cue, again, Cooper and Kemp will dominate the boards. How long do you keep Alan Williams on that bench? And as we say that, right at the scorer's table. Riley's just having all kinds of trouble on the interior against this team.
That's a good move.
And Butler's layup gives the Falcons a 26-24 lead.
Good block. Like I said, this is definitely the most competitive game we've had all night. And in terms of a talent standpoint, this is the best in high school right now, I'd say. You have one or two other players, squad players, but like I said, Kingsley Thompson, but
yeah, in terms of the best concentration of talent,
yep.
1 to 5. Well, sorry, 1 to 10, I guess, because we're talking about both of these teams. You may not find a better matchup.
Yeah, you probably won't.
At all. Bridgewater coming back, though, has been the difference for the Timberwolves. They were a good enough team to make it to the GSSA championships, but couldn't get over the hump. You know, he was that offensive piece
they needed that
missing.
lead scorer. They needed that lead scorer.
He's averaging 25 points per game in this tournament. So
of course he is.
Your take that he's the best player in the country has been proven true so far, but this is a team sport, and Tabernacle has the most talented team in the league, in the country, across the board, I think. Todd with the skip pass to Brown. That's no good. Calvert grabs the rebound.
Turns it over, though.
Turns it over. Unforced error.
Sends him flying.
And Brown with the finish.
He's been killing people with pump fakes all night, and he falls for a pump fake on a one-on-one break.
Absolutely unforced error there.
Yep. Quick three. Bye.
Bridgewater from the corner.
Just making sure.
I never see him in the corner for any reason. He's always taking threes from the wings, but Bridgewater with the corner three ties the game quickly at 28. Dames from the corner.
He's been off tonight.
Yeah, he's made one, but he's 1 for 6 from 3. McCarty with a tough rebound in the interior against the bigs.
Oh, good move.
McCarty with a move to the basket, kicks it out to Bridgewater. Heat check. That three is long, rebounded by Brown.
Way to mix it up. That's a good move. Way to mix it up.
And he's doing this. He's a player that's, his game is very similar to Calvert, so they'll both be forced to do the same thing. You don't want to be one-dimensional. You need to give the defense a different look. You don't want them to be accustomed to know how to play you.
Yeah, and the thing is both of them are long, athletic guys, so they're not just, you know what I mean, have to stay in the corner. They can move around. They can switch the game up.
Do I have to ask you to pause it, or are you gonna like voluntarily do it?
I thought you just was gonna
let it go.
Yeah, let it blow over.
I mean, are you gonna pause that?
Yeah, pause.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Turnover. Falcons come up with a loose ball.
3 in the corner. No, they go the other way.
Inside to Kemp.
I see why they did. It's a good move inside.
Kemp finishes.
James was wide open on that one. Just gets to the rim too easy.
So anytime it looks as if the Falcons are establishing some momentum, Dominic Bridgewater is there to have an answer for Anatol Rodgers. First one rims out. And he misses them both. That's the second trip to the line that he's come up empty this game. Brown with the pass to
Wow. You got one.
What a play. Alfredo Brown with the dish. He confused everybody on that. He confused Anatol Rodgers. He confused the
Dames didn't know that
cameraman.
pass was coming.
He confused me.
I like how you played it off. He had no idea that pass was
He
coming.
confused Dames.
That was a great pass, though. That is a great pass.
A good job by Dames actually making the shot so that could be a highlight. Thank you for that, because we are going to cut that up right now. John, run to the IG. So Timberwolves trailed, 35-28. After the straightaway three from Joshua Dames. And that came off the heels of Bridgewater missing 2 free throws. So you see how important that kind of thing is. A game with 2 teams so evenly matched could swing at a moment's notice. So in 2 possessions, the complexion of this game could have completely changed.
And like you said, though, Anatol is never completely out of it.
No, as quickly as Tabernacle has built a 7-point lead, that could easily be erased. 3:13 left to play in the third. That pass was incredible.
Yeah.
Like I want to see a replay on that again.
What do you think was the highlight of the night? That or Spider-Man?
We legit just got over Spider-Man. Like 2 minutes ago, we got over Spider-Man. Bad pass from Bridgewater, and the Falcons steal it.
There you go. Good pass. Great pass,
Brown
actually.
with the 3.
Oh, you can't airball that.
Comes up short. Second shot opportunities. Butler gets it to Cooper, who is fouled. So Falcons head coach Kevin Clark nearly lost his entire mind. If they didn't call that foul, it would have been lost. Like we would have had to. No, all of us would have had to be searching because his mind would have been completely lost.
He's gonna have to escort him outside.
So Cooper goes to the line with a chance to make it a 9-point game. Makes the first. Splits the pair, but the Falcons come up with it again.
You gotta know, you should have passed that one out.
The Timberwolves right now need to respond right away, and Calvert is open for 3. That's the most open shot he's had all night. Misses that one.
Good movement, good movement.
Brown again for 3.
At least that one touched.
Bridgewater on the run out. He'll go to the line again for 2.
Really competitive game, though. If this is the last game of the night, you don't mind this being the last game of the night.
Our last games of the night on every night has been great.
Right.
You had Doris Johnson with a 1-point win on night 1. Anatol Rodgers with a 1-point win last night. So Bridgewater again. He's 0 for his last 5 at the line. Oh for 6. So the Falcons with a chance to take a 10-point lead here. They find Dames in the corner for 3. Rush that one a bit. Rims out. And they're going to call Bridgewater on a hook.
We got the guys, my boys at ILTV Studios tuned in. Doing good stuff, you know, my boy Laz. Call out everybody they're working hard and make sure we get everything up and running.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
Under the 2-minute mark now. Dames again. He's not going to miss too much of those. Whatever the T-Wolves are doing on defense, maybe change that. See Andre Todd with the finish. And the Falcons' lead is now 10.
Quick. But I mean, you know, they ran it up quick though. But they did it through good team play though.
Well, it was the pass. Everything was that one pass. That pass was 10 points.
They're hustling now.
Dominating the boards. Butler for 3. If you continuously give a team second and third shot opportunities, a team this talented, they are going to make those shots. The same shots that we talked about in the first half that just rimmed out, all of those are going to start dropping now.
So this is like the most blatant double team ever.
Calvert with the dish to Riley.
That's a good play. That's a good way to respond, too.
Well, the Timberwolves simply have to rebound the basketball better. This lead is
which is why you can't take Williams off the floor.
This lead is a direct product of Tabernacle getting second and third shot opportunities.
You have to leave him on the floor. He's not in foul trouble.
Alternative to that, your guards also have to help with the rebounding.
Yep, fair enough. Like at this point in time right now, you need your best player on the floor. Like, this is not the C.I. Gibson situation like earlier tonight. Right now, you need your best players to make this run. The game's close.
Butler misses the first. And he sinks the second. So under 30 seconds left to play in the half now. Bridgewater has to look to get the other Timberwolves involved. Kirkland Farrington with a strong drive. That one's deflected. Tabernacle can hold for the last shot and take a double-digit lead into the fourth quarter.
They're doing a great job managing the ball. A great job. There we
Butler makes his move, dishes it to Todd. Todd with the buzzer-beating 3, and the Falcons take a 44-32 lead into the third quarter. They just did everything right in that third quarter. I don't even know at this point how you critique the quarter that they had. Absolutely dominated the boards. Created second and third shot opportunities, shot the ball efficiently from long range. On the opposite side, the Timberwolves were just centered completely around Dominic Bridgewater. You have to go back to getting Andre Calvert more involved in your offense. But they just didn't rebound the ball well enough to keep pace.
I mean, at this point, they need to keep Williams on the floor. There's Williams, Calvert. They need to be on the floor at all times. McCarty has to look to be aggressive and score. He's been quiet all game.
At the same time, though, rebounding just isn't all from your bigs. I feel like with the front court they have on the floor, you can do a better job of boxing out.
But it's Tabernacle's bigs that's doing the rebounding.
I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly.
Like elbow somebody.
Exactly. So put your tallest player on the court.
I mean, I ain't saying foul, but you could give like a slight elbow.
Yeah, but that's why you need your size on the court. He ain't getting no rebounds on the bench.
That is true. He will not get a single rebound on the bench. That is factual. Dame misses a 3. And they're going to call Kemp on the push-off on the rebound. This Timberwolves team, known for their comebacks, but I haven't seen the Falcons surrender a lot of comebacks.
Just like right now, Calvert needs to be on the floor. There's no tie because if they lose, they get plenty of rest on the flight home.
Well, I don't think either of these teams have lost so far. So, this isn't – the bracket thing is weird. I'm not even going to try to understand. I can't.
That's another story for another day. What can you do?
I give hot takes.
What can you do?
That's about it. And then I write some stuff sometimes that people like to read. Todd thought about
Yeah,
the
he wanted that one. Just because.
There's James.
So that's what's going on now. That's what's going on now. All right.
No, they shooting.
They shooting is correct.
For real,
yeah.
they shooting.
So that's that.
Do the T-Wolves have one last rally? They just systematically wear you down.
Yep.
Tabernacle
like I said,
comes
they're
at
just
you in waves.
they're doing a great job controlling the ball. There you go, wide open shot.
Dames again.
He's running these routes like.
To me, the most amazing part about this is they do this primarily with 6 players.
Yep.
Desmond Butler will go to the line to shoot 2.
He's strong to the rim.
They do it with 6 guys. The majority of the bench doesn't even get a chance to take their hoodies off.
At all. I don't even think they wear jerseys under their hoodies. Why?
Somebody go investigate that. You know what? We're not investigating anything. We do what we do when we ask the comment section. Does anybody from Tabernacle outside of the 6 players in the rotation actually own a jersey?
I don't think so.
I'm going to say no.
I never seen him come off, no.
I think they just have hoodies and T-shirts.
I mean, you get what you take what you can get. You know? You take what you get, keep it moving, and that's how it goes, yeah? So you take what you get.
So the Falcons, the most dominant team in the country all year, look the part right now.
They absolutely do, yeah.
This was a game that everybody looked to when we saw this matchup. And it looked like it was turning out to be the matchup we anticipated for about 3 quarters. But now you see the Falcons pulling away.
Quick.
They're just too well balanced for anybody to contend with. They've got the shooters. They've got the rebounding. How do you contend that?
I mean, they're not.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. You could just not stop it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I got to ask the question.
Nah, but
listen,
they literally can.
I don't have the answers. If I was a coach on the opposite side, I would have no idea what to tell anybody.
It's tough right now.
Nobody's been able to stop them all year.
And Bridgewater has been awful from the line tonight. I called him the best player, and I could say he was awful from the line tonight.
Well, what happened is you jinxed them.
I think it did.
You jinxed him 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Missed his last 8. You know what? This is taking me back to Sweet 16. I can't.
Daniel LaFleur, the best comment ever. Best comment ever.
You know what? We are sending 10YS merchandise to Daniel LaFleur. This is why we love the comment section. The 10YS army is strong. Daniel LaFleur said, "Them jackets tattoo on them." That's the best. That's the best. Best comment of the game. He gets 10YS merch. We're gonna message him. 16-point deficit now for the T-Wolves, and their offense just completely stagnant. This is the thing about the Falcons. We know they're the best team offensively, but defensively, they just suffocate you.
And that's what separates them. You could be a good offensive team, but your defense could be trash. But they've mastered both. They have some athletic players too, though.
Dames has his layup blocked. Bridgewater with the crossover, but he's blocked by Todd. Butler with the save to Dames. That sequence right there is Tabernacle basketball. There's nothing you need to say about that. That was
team ball.
That was the perfect embodiment of what they are.
They play great team basketball.
Cooper misses the first. Bridgewater dishes it to Calvert in the corner. He misses the three. Whoa.
Hey.
You see frustration setting in now.
He got him good in the face. That was a tough elbow in the face.
Frustration setting in.
Yeah, but you can't do that though. Yeah.
Bridgewater took a swing at Cooper, and he's gonna have to leave the game.
Yeah, it's a good thing that didn't connect. It's a great thing that didn't connect.
You got to be able to maintain your composure.
I mean, you know, when you're getting hit and you're losing at the same time, away from home is frustrating, but you can't do that.
But you got to think bigger than this one game here.
Yeah.
You're not out of it. You still have another opportunity. So Dames will go to the line. You have to know how important you are to your team to not have something like that happen. Now, I mean, I've been in situations playing where I may have gotten into a slight altercation once or twice.
But you gotta get, I mean, once in a while.
No, you don't have to, Randy. We talking to kids.
Once in a while. Ain't no one get hit. You know, just a little holding me back, but that wasn't nothing too serious.
Yeah, that's what he should have done. He should have done. Y'all watch enough NBA basketball. What you do is you don't actually go for the fight. You do the fake hold me back kind of fight. You don't actually fight. So Bridgewater.
Oh, they have ejections?
Bridgewater gets ejected.
To go where? Outside?
I don't know.
Ain't no limo outside waiting on it. It's like 60 degrees in Freeport.
They got like
you don't want to go inside right now.
Them charter buses. So Brown tosses up. Shot clock violation.
Nope.
(50-32), 4:34 left to play. Farrington, straightaway three. That's no good. It's as if Anatol Rodgers has had 32 for 27 minutes now. And the Falcons' lead is 20.
You got to know they're going to pour it on now, especially because of that.
I have yet to see anyone challenge this team. Well, the best challenger that they've faced has been Jack Hayward, right, in their regular season. Other than that, I just haven't seen it. They blew away C.C. Sweeting in Hugh Campbell finals. They've been untested here at Nationals. I don't know what anyone does with this team. I don't know if anyone has an answer for this team. If there is one, I haven't seen it.
I think the Timberwolves are done for the night. Now the question is he allowed to play next game? How would that work?
Well,
he technically didn't hit him. So
yeah,
would he be able to play?
I think as long as you don't connect on a punch, I think the rules are different between actually throwing one and actually connecting with it.
Right.
I mean, that's pure speculation. Like,
no, I'm not sure either.
Don't take my word on it. That could be fake news. Like,
yeah, but you can't. Yeah.
I'm rattled. I suffered tragic loss in the C16. You can't trust anything I say.
Because you got it. I mean, he is the most important player on that team. Without him, that team doesn't float.
And like I said,
at this level right now,
this team is not out of it. This is the first loss of the tournament for Anatol Rodgers. They still have another shot.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to not
maintain your composure. Yes, you took a beating by 20, but these points don't carry over if you see this team again. This won't matter if you play them again.
Mm-hmm. Elbows hurt a little more when you're down 20, though.
I mean, they hurt so much.
They hurt a lot more when you're down 20.
Everything frustrates you when you're down
20. Exactly. It's cold in Freeport. The fans shouting at you, you get an elbow, and you're down 20.
They still hit threes.
And they still hitting threes. That's a long night, though. I hope they don't suspend him next game, because that's a long night.
It would make it such an anticlimactic finish if he didn't play, though. You know what? I'll play for him. They would lose by 40 if I played for him. Farrington with the finish. I mean, I think it's safe for Coach Clark to go to his bench at this point. I mean, I don't know. You're up at like 21 with 2:30 left to play. Should we ask
I think they want to send that message though. After that little thing,
I am pretty sure the message is sent. Like, everybody get the message.
Not yet.
The dude sitting at the end of the bleachers up top there, he get the message. You got the message. I got it.
So where Spider-Man was to stop that fight? That just ran across my mind. Where he was?
You know what?
Where was Spider-Man to stop that fight?
This is why you're the most sought-after sports journalist in the Bahamas.
Why?
We had a superhero in
We had
here
a
for an
whole
entire
superhero
game.
there. Where was he?
We were about to have a fight, and a superhero who's supposed to save us from that kind of thing.
He could have sling a web and stopped the punch.
Completely absent.
I didn't want to do a sponsored T-shirt.
See, and that's
sponsored T-shirt.
That's why he can't be a main member of the Avengers, because Spider-Man ain't never there when you need him.
No, dog. Come on.
This is what we got to talk about when the deficit is 23.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what y'all want from us.
I mean, what is that eating? Freeport.
What's still open?
Wait, I can tell you what though. But now that we on this topic, Freeport have a KFC that is magical. I don't know what it is about
What's different about their KFC?
I don't know, but
here's the thing.
I don't know. And I don't even eat KFC. That's the thing. But
wait, what?
I don't. But it was good.
Do you really?
I don't.
Huh. Okay, I was kind of shaken by that, but I feel like whenever you go to a different location, people always say it's something different about their KFC.
No, but this one just
that's what people always say when
they
we go
got
to
flavors
trade.
we don't have.
They got flavors here that we don't have.
Yeah.
Like what?
And they close 12.
All right, so I guess, hey, we know where we going after
KFC,
this one.
when y'all want to send that check, I'll
see, but here's the thing, though. You gave them all the ad space without them sending the check. We got to learn how to market ourselves.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right? We can't just be giving away all this product for free.
Yeah. That's 200 people get that.
Oh, the bench taking the hoodies off. The bench may be playing. The bench is in. Well, two of them. All right, there you go.
That's that. Well, they have jerseys.
They do have jerseys.
They have
okay.
jerseys.
Hey, listen.
How about that?
Breaking story. There you go, people. See, you think 10th year seniors is just here for these jokes. What y'all didn't know is that we do real journalism. And what we have discovered is that the Tabernacle bench does indeed
have jerseys,
have jerseys under their hoodies.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
That's why our parents put us through all that school.
There you go.
Journalism.
How long will the bench stay on after a turnover like that, though?
No, dog, if he pulls them, no.
Oh, man.
No, but if he pulls them, that would be hilarious. So, no, see, if I was a coach, that's the kind of thing I'd do to just mess with them. So the Falcons will go on to win. I feel like all I ever see them do is win by 20. I just want to see them in a close game to see how they respond.
They'll probably end up winning by 20. At some point.
Yeah. Ain't no close games. Their bench is still out rebounding Anatol Rodgers.
Oh, you gotta prove your worth, dog. They getting off. At least they getting after it. You can't be too cool when you coming off the bench. You gotta get after it.
I mean, gotta think about tomorrow. Or Monday.
And suppose that close game coming, you never get in.
I mean, they probably ain't playing in the championship, to be honest. But,
Oh, man. Now, so I guess the news surrounding Nationals is, will Bridgewater play? There you go. Lead story.
we need a headline for that.
There you go. There you go.
Will Dominic Bridgewater play in the... Well,
Bridge closed.
Oh, that's a good headline.
Bridge closed.
Bridge is closed.
Bridge is closed.
So timeout now,
All right.
and the Falcons will completely empty the bench.
We going deep into the bench. You know you deep in the bench when them shoes white. They got all the bottom.
No
they got
scuff
all the
marks.
traction to the bottom.
No scuff marks.
Shout out to the bench, though.
No scuff marks on those shoes.
Shout out to the bench, though.
That's what's up, though.
Get the minutes, dog.
I have a feeling we're going to see this matchup again, though.
It depends.
I think we're going to see this matchup on
It
Monday
all
night.
depends. It depends on the rosters now.
Well, I don't think. I think kicking him out of the game, ejecting him from the game is punishment enough. I don't think he's going to miss time in the semifinals. But Bahamians like dunks, but they're down by 20.
Dog, if you down by 20 but you get a dunk, that make up for everything.
But even the opposite team was celebrating that. Like, how much do Bahamians like dunks when the opposite team is celebrating one of their teammates?
Yeah. That's
about
why.
to get dunked on.
What? Hold on, go down.
What are we missing?
This is Edward's first time playing since he was in grade 10. I don't know who's Edward, but bro. Clarence Thomas got your number, bro.
I gotta look at the roster. Hold on.
Keep it real.
Is there an Edward on that roster?
Keep it real.
Edward Davis.
Keep it real.
Edward Davis.
They got your number on this. Clarence got your number. Make
All
sure.
right, that was hilarious.
Make sure you find him after that.
Like, I don't know if that's your boy, but that's messed up. So Tabernacle takes a 60-36 win over Anatol Rodgers. That second half was incredible.